Hello. Well, today I'm going to explain very important topic is about syntax. Syntax is very important in different language, but I'm going to tell you that syntax you can use it to create sentences, phrases, or whatever you want. But what is the meaning of syntax? Syntax is the part of linguistics in charge of discovering and formulating rules that tell us how words are put together to form grammatical phrases or sentences. It's simple. Now I'm going to show you some example here in the screen in this moment, and you will be able to enjoy these classes.
Hello! Well, now we're going to start with the syntax. Syntax is important because you will be able to create different sentences in perfect grammatical order is necessary. For example, I'm going to show you something like this. In this example, you can see part, the, girl, the, in. It doesn't have any sense to you. Here, the, in, part, girl. What is that? You don't know because it doesn't have any meaning. And now here, the girl in the park. The girl in the park is a perfect grammatical sentence. The girl in the park. Yes, of course. Syntax is like that. It's to put the right word in the right order, and now you have a correct sentence, and you will be able to read it. Here is a disorder. Here is much better. Okay, let's continue. A sentence. In this case, you are going to use the letter X. X is a sentence. Okay. NP, the meaning is noun phrase, and VP, the meaning is verb phrase. Okay. And now, what is a noun phrase? Well, a noun phrase in this case is a noun. What is a noun? You will be able to have a lot of name as a noun. Noun is a noun here, and you always use the letter N. A noun is a word used to identify any of a class of people, place, or thing. For example, you can say boy, table, dog, or whatever, so on. It's a noun. Here in this case, children is a noun. This is a list, a short list, a noun phrase, and here is a list of the verb phrase. This is a sentence. For example, sentence: children played is a sentence. The boy speaks English is another sentence. The woman runs fast. A girl eats quickly. All schools have students. Okay, that is a sentence. But now I'm going to continue explaining this case. Just a noun is a phrase, is a noun phrase. Children, for example. But here, the terminate and a noun. Well, in this case, and you say, well, but what is the meaning of the terminate? What is the terminate? The terminate is an article. The, for example, is an article. In this case, the terminate and a noun. Here, the terminate is the boy. The is the terminate. A noun is boy. The boy. The boy is a noun phrase because it have a determinate and a noun. Okay. Here, you have a determinate, an adjective, and a noun. You can see, for example, in a sentence, determinate, adjective, and a noun. This is a noun phrase like this. For example, I'm going to give you some example here. a happy home. A happy home is determinate, aid, adjective, happy, noun, home. A happy home. A happy home is a noun phrase, okay? Because you follow the rule. You follow the rule. And you have any problem with that. Okay, let's continue. Here, the verb phrase. The verb phrase is when you have a verb like play, speaks, runs, eats, have. You have a verb. And you also have a noun phrase. A noun phrase, for example, in this case, a noun English or students, like this. You have to follow the rule. The verb phrase. A verb, as I told you before, with the letter V. A verb and a noun phrase, like this. Have students or speak English. And now you say, for example, a verb and two noun phrases is much better. You can see a sentence with a verb, two noun phrase. Example like this: verb, noun phrase, noun phrase. Send. Send is a verb. Okay. The company is a noun phrase because it has a determinate and a noun. The letter is a noun phrase because it has a determinate and a noun. Send the company the letter. We have an excellent structure or grammatical structure of these sentences. Okay? So, and in the verb phrase, you will be able to use verb plus noun phrase plus preposition phrase. The preposition phrase, and I'm going to explain like that, but in a moment. For example, preposition phrase. Preposition phrase is the same that when you use a preposition, in this case in, plus noun phrase, the part noun phrase. Determine the part. Okay? Well, let's continue. Here we have an example. Send the money to the bank. When you say send the money to the bank, send is a verb. The money is a noun phrase. The is a determinate. Money is a noun. And now we have a preposition phrase. The preposition phrase, always say preposition phrase. You say preposition phrase is preposition and noun phrase. Okay? And here, preposition phrase is preposition is to, and noun phrase. Noun phrase is the bank. Determinate and bank is a noun. Okay. Now, here let's find parts of the speech. I put different color in different sentences. These sentences both are heavy. The happy cat eats bread quickly. The dog in the park runs quickly through the fields. You can see the color green is the noun, and here we have a noun, and noun. Verb are eats, runs. Adjective heavy, happy, and so on. Okay? Because what is the adjective? What is the meaning of the adjective? Well, adjective is a word naming an attribute of a noun, something. For example, when you say table is a noun, but you say a red table. Red is an adjective. It's a attribute of the table. A small table, small is an adjective. For example, woman. Woman is a noun. But you say beautiful woman, beautiful is an adjective. Okay? That's right. Let's continue with this explanation. And here you have determinate the here like this, the, and you also with another color different preposition. In is a preposition, throughout a preposition, and adverb, quietly and quickly, adverb. And we are going to continue with the diagrams, and you are going to understand just a little more. The diagram. We also use it in the noun phrase, determinate, and nouns. And preposition, you use it preposition and noun phrase. Let's continue. Here, you will be able to see these sentences, the girl in the park. The girl in the park, at the beginning of the presentation, here, remember? The girl in the park. And now we are going to divide it like this. The determinate girl noun is a noun phrase. It's a noun phrase because it has determinate and a noun. As I told you before, in the first explanation, determinate and a noun phrase. Okay? Now we're going to continue it, and you say, okay, at the moment, in the part, in is a preposition. And you say, okay, we have a preposition, we have a determinate, and we have a noun. Preposition, determinate, and a noun. Here, when you see this word, immediately you say, oh, I saw this lesson. Here, preposition, phrase, preposition, and noun phrase. Determinate, noun, and preposition. Preposition, determinate, and noun. In the park. And you say, okay, I remember now. It's clear for me. Okay? Now, I'm going to give you another example, but first I'm going to talk just a little bit about phrase structure rules. Verb phrase is verb, and you can also have noun phrase and preposition phrase if you want to form a sentences. In a sentence, you always have a sentence, have a noun phrase or verb phrase. Here, I'm going to give you another example with the verb phrase. The verb phrase is because this word is a verb. Took is a verb. Now we have determinate and a noun.
Okay, the first part of the sentences is took the book. Now we have is a verb phrase. The verb phrase is composed of a verb and a noun phrase. It's important to know that. Now, the noun phrase is divided the determinate and also the noun. In this phrase, or excuse me, in these sentences, took the book, the verb is took, the verb. The is determinate, the noun phrase, the verb. As you can see in the slide, it's important to know that a noun is book. This is the first part of the sentences. Now we're going to continue with the next one, with the rest of the slide. Okay.
Verb, determinate, and a noun is noun phrase. As you can see here, in the first, here, and you say a verb and a noun. Verb and a noun. It's a verb and a noun, and here, repeated, is the same. The verb and a noun. You say here, this is a verb and this is a noun. Noun phrase. Determinate and a noun. Took the book. Took the verb. Determinate the book, noun. We're going to continue with the rest of the sentences like this. Okay, here we're going to continue with the rest of the sentences, and you say, all right. Verb phrase also has preposition phrase. Yes, and you will say, oh yes, I remember. This was a very interesting class, and I know that in this case you will be able to use it because it's important. When you say verb, noun phrase, and preposition phrase, send the money to the bank. In this moment, when you say that's structures, you say is a verb phrase, perfect, and here and follow the rule. And you are going to follow the rule in these sentences, and you say verb phrase is also have a preposition phrase. Preposition phrase has preposition and noun phrase. Okay? As I told you, I'm going to remember now. Preposition have preposition and noun phrase. Okay? Here, preposition and noun phrase. From is a preposition. The is determined, and end is noun. School is noun. Took the book from the school. And finally, I'm going to show you the last slides that is going to be just a little complete sentences. The boy put the money on the table. Here we have as is the sentences. The sentences is complete because you say the boy is a noun phrase here, as noun phrase, and is divided in verb phrase. And you're going to review and repass and review, and you're going to say, oh yes, I remember that class. That was very, very important and necessary. You say here a sentences. Remember, a sentences is noun phrase plus verb phrase. Here, that is an example. Sentences divided noun phrase and a verb phrase. Here, noun phrase is determinate and a noun. In this moment, the boy. Here, verb phrase, we have put is a verb, correct? The money is a noun phrase. You say a verb phrase is verb and noun phrase. It's the rule. And you say, yes, it's a rule. This is a rule. I'm going to show you again. This is the rule here. You can see the rule. The verb phrase, you use the verb, and you here a noun phrase. The rule here, I'm going to show you another example. The phrase is here, the verb, and a noun phrase here in this moment. Okay, now you have noun phrase. Noun phrase is the money. Determinate is the money. The money is a noun. When you finish here, the next word is a preposition. And you say it's a preposition, the table is a noun phrase. The table. This is a determinate and a noun. And you say preposition, determinate, and a noun is a preposition phrase. Remember? Okay, I'm going to show you again. Here, preposition phrase is preposition, noun phrase. Preposition in noun phrase is determinate. The park is a noun. The park. And that's it. And you can see here the right word. The boy put the money on the table. Okay.
Okay, my friend, well, that is all for today. I hope you like this video. Syntax is very important if you really want to make or create a perfect sentences. You have to follow this rule. I hope you like the video and see you in the next video. Have a good day. Goodbye.